Hello, I am a shrimp or a shrimp chew, and today I'm building an ice skating rink because, winter vibes. More things for Sims to do. It's a good combo. Plus, I kind of like, I love that, whichever neighborhoods get the little skating thing seasonally, blah, 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 appears, disappears. But no, our Sims need a nice little permanent year-round, anytime you want to skate on some ice with some nice sharp feet blades. It's there. It's waiting. This is one of those fun builds that has the good old technical difficulties stress. Not the worst that it could be, but this I built like the shell and like started some of the rooms and stuff. And then my game crashed and I hadn't saved, and I'm like, but my game never actually crashes. What is this? Ah. So, of course, the one time you haven't saved is the one time it happens. So I had to go back and rebuild the entire thing. Technically was, a quicker experience second time around, since I actually knew what I was doing, what my layout, what my plan was, but fun times. But yeah, so ice skating rink. It's pretty nice. It's very, oddly enough, blue themed. I've shoved plenty of winter decals and stuff in the walls from seasons. I'm not saying I've kept it to minimal packs, but I've tried to minimize the packs somewhat. I've obviously used seasons. Seasons, businesses, and hobbies, so I've uploaded it to the gallery as a recreation center, but it's set up that if you wanted your Sims to run an ice rink, the ticket machine is there. You knock yourself out. Your Sims' dreams are within reach. Business, hobbies, seasons. I think there's at least some decorations and stuff from Snowy Escape. I've used some dine out stuff and city living to make the little food areas. I think that covers the most of the packs I used. I'm sure there's probably one stray decoration from some other pack, but for the most part, that should be it. And of course base game, because can you build anything without base game? I don't think so, because the walls. But yeah, ice skating rink has a nice lobby area with a cozy little seating area, vending machines. There's of course some nice public toilets. The ice skate rink itself, there is a nice little cafe restaurant area. There is an upstairs that includes a general seating area if you wanted to just watch the skaters on the ice from above, as well as a little cafe area and an arcade room, because maybe not everyone wanted to ice skate, or maybe you're done ice skating but you're not ready to go home. There's options. I may have to make some equivalent with the roller skating rink, but I mean, with a few decor changes you can absolutely just repurpose this, switch them out seasonally if you would. But I feel like a separate lot will be my personal idea. I'm not when you branch out for your Sims' sake and not for your own interests, you live vicariously through your Sims, because I'm not into ice skating. I've tried it, but I'm just not so great with the balance, and would much rather keep my feet solidly on the ground. I'm listen, if I'm gonna do anything that involves feet not flat in the ground, it's gonna be bouncing. If we could just have I don't know, not theme parks, but the concept of an indoor play area, but instead of an indoor play area and for kids, it's just a giant bouncy castle and it's for adults. Can we have that? But yeah. I know I'm gonna make a little club for my game that's gonna be, ice skaters, so that the lot feels populated and alive. And I might make another little club to do the arcades. And if I put these in a big save, because I have a separate save I build in and then, saves I play in. But if I put this down elsewhere, if I end up building an actual arcade, or one of my other lots, because I've built a bowling alley before that also had an arcade, and I mean, in my head, I'm like, gee, do I make different arcade clubs and they can be like rival arcades? Or do I just have a club that goes to all the arcades? Or both, you know? There could be so many arcade clubs. So many. What's that? There's not room for you in that one gaming arcade club? Don't you worry. You can join any of the 10 other... No, maybe not 10, but you know. You know. So it is obviously a very blue themed build because I was going with winter, ice, chill things. But the food, the little cafe area is very much not blue themed. It's cozy though, I like it. You should, do let me know your thoughts. And I may have slightly stolen the Yamachan statue from Snowy Escape to put with this build because, you know what? I bet an ice rink would totally have some kind of wintry kids mascot to be like, come on kids, we'll teach you to ice skate with, you know, well in this case, you know, Yamachan, Frosty the Snowman, what's other snowy related names? Snowball, the snow tiger, I don't know. Snow leopard, that would work. There's also like a DJ area in because you know you gotta have the music while you're skating, right? And there's a cozy little corner in the ice rink or area of the hot drink stand, and there's a nice little sofa. So there's all the benches by the lockers, and then up at the top corner there's a little hot drink stand, a little sofa. So you know if you're all skated out, if you're freezing your little sim bones off, but you're not totally done with ice skating, you can go take a break, have a hot drink, and then get back on the ice. I'm hoping, I'm not entirely sure if do vendors auto spawn for those kind of stalls on any lot? Because I feel like I haven't seen it happen. And I've been trying to Google, and most people are like, yeah, just get the auto employee spawn mod. It's the only way. But some people say like the community space, like from eco to lifestyle, may work. So I'm like, I need to test that. So I don't know. If anyone has any input on that, feel free to share. Sorry, I got excited about my little cozy corner. I just think it's a nice idea, you know? I have started making the club for the ice skaters, and I made them, and I'm kind of like, oh no, these were meant to just be little NPCs in my world because I'm already playing with a different family, but I feel like I'm gonna get attached to them because they're just 3 random sims. But while I was like setting them up and like, you know, getting them jobs, moving them in, setting up a club and stuff, they were getting along and they're friends, and 2 of them have got together as a couple, and now they're pregnant, and I'm like, oh no, I'm invested in their storyline now. I might have to actually try to switch between households, which is not my playstyle. I'm very much a stick to one household. If I'm playing different households, I'm probably going between save files. I think a few times, whenever I've stuck with a family for longer, you know, the generations, I've tried to rotate a little bit, but it's not really in my nature. Okay. Dramatic reveal. The little cafe, restaurant, whatever, may be red themed. I'm going for that kind of cozy, retro diner vibe, so there's a lot of red. I used the like American food stall from City Living, so you know it's red with the black and white checkers, so I made like a little fake kitchen area behind it that also has a little checkered color scheme. I think it's quite cozy. So again, if you wanted to actually run this as a dine-out restaurant and have your Sims never actually sit at their tables because they're too busy ice skating, you could do that. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Maybe if, because isn't there a mod, like, something like, isn't it like Dine Out Reloaded or something? Haven't really played with it, but maybe with that, maybe that would not be the worst idea. But yeah, otherwise I'm like, It has the items, it has the waiter stand, or station, and like the host station. So if you wanted to, you could, but personally, I will be just pretending that it's a functional restaurant, even though it is entirely a go up, get your things, sit down. Like, there's no waiters or anything, but pretend there's staff and stuff. Maybe I'll just make a club that comes here and wears a uniform and they just clean. Or, again, either make it a custom venue or a small business, and we could have that rolling. I just would really like to not have to hire vendors every time. Such as it is, though. Such as it is. I feel like I should make, like, as a next build, some kind of tropical beach, like, property or something to counteract the winter vibes. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have a few more wintry ideas lined up. I don't know what I'm gonna build next, though. I'm either gonna get back to the little boo-boo apartment before I accidentally forget about it. But I also have a little wintry house idea that I am looking forward to building. And, you know, I obviously need to think ideas now for just a roller skating rink. And maybe what other community lots do I think my Sims could need? I don't know, I built a swimming pool over the summer. We had that. I mean, it's been a while since I've built a bowling alley, but I feel like I've built a couple of those, and, you know, there's only so many bowling alleys you need to build. And there's other things on my to-do list that, like, people have suggested, like, whenever I built my sheep-themed penthouse, there is interest in doing more animals, cats, which I'm very down for doing. So yeah, I need like a spinner wheel. Speaking of spinner wheels, I do kind of want to do one of those build challenges that is, like, you know, random selection of pack or budget or whatever. Either, like, every room is different pack or, like, budget or whatever. So again, I watch the videos of people doing these challenges, like, oh, that looks like fun, and then I never remember to actually do them. Much like how I do kind of want to try doing, like, a legacy challenge. I'm considering maybe starting out with, like, Little Simsies. What is it? No, it's not. What, the veggie challenge? Is it just the veggie challenge? I nearly said not so veggie, and I was like, no, that's not. That is very much not it. But yeah, because I'm not experienced in the doing of the challenges, and I'm very, very, very rusty, amateur experienced on trying to do any sort of let's play, but I'm like, enough years have passed. I think I can ramble a bit better now. I say this, I've also been enjoying, as you may have noticed, I have uploaded a little more of a Little Sims World. I'm having fun with that. I do adore Little Sims World. I feel bad that I haven't played more, because I was so hyped for it coming out, but it's just sort of like, well, life, honestly. Because in my mind, like, if life wasn't life, and I wasn't me, and, you know, I was like a perfect, super productive, functional robot, I'd be like, yeah, Little Sims World video every week, Sims build video every week, plus the other video on my other channel every week, plus multiple Twitch streams. But I'm not at that kind of ridiculous productivity level, and I'm okay with that, because I was like, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this channel was going to be more chill. I've managed to get into routine the speed builds on the Sundays. Anything else, no schedule, all bonus. I'm not going to get in my head about it. But Little Sim World, I'm just excited. I think at the time this goes up, I have one out. I have another scheduled, so that will come out within the next week from this video. And I'm excited. It's so, like, it's spring in the game, so like it's not remotely wintry, which is fine. Like, I'm not complaining, I'm just amused whenever I'm like, oh yeah. So in contrast to the real world. Speaking of, I've built this over a few days and stuff, but it got cold, okay? And I don't just mean like, oh yeah, Northern Hemisphere, starting to get cold in December. I mean, like, there was snow. Like, just a little bit of snow, but I'm not accustomed to, like, I'm not like somewhere that never gets snow, but I'm not in like the snowiest parts of the UK, so I'm kind of like, whoa, we actually got some, and it actually like stuck to the ground for a little bit. Wow. It was just nice to wake up to, you know? I say with the privileged perspective of, but not in the day I had to go outside. Just got that nice view out the window. It was great. What was I was rambling about Little Sim World, wasn't I? That was it. But yeah, because I want to play more of that for the sake of it. But I also want to play it because I have so many other things I want to build. Like I want to do more chill things in so many games. And I'm excited to do it all. But I'm like, you know, whenever you're so excited, you're like, I want to get it done already because I'm so excited. And I need to like breathe, be excited, yes, but enjoy the process. Don't get so excited that you're like, I just want it done already. Like in a excited way, not in a ugh way. Does that make sense? I'm sure it makes sense. Wait, this is my first Sims build of the year, if not my first video of the year. But I know I was recording Little Sim World, like, I recorded it earlier in December and I thought I was gonna get it out quicker, but yeah. There's me who records the video and goes, I'll get this up soon, and then there's me that has to remember that I need to edit the video, do the other priorities as well, and then have the whole busy life December-y times, you know? So it didn't quite go as quickly as I hoped, so I don't think I even mentioned anything about holidays or New Year's and that, but hey, happy 2026. I really hope it's a good year for all of us. I'm optimistic. I don't imagine there's a huge overlap, but if you did happen to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, like you've seen my like 2025 recap, and I'm optimistic 2026 is going to be a good year. In my mind, it has to be. I'm not giving it any other choice. It's going to be. Even if it's not a good year, I'm going to have a good year. It's just going to be chill chaos vibes. Do you think the ice rink has enough snowflakes? I'm not sure that it does. And of course I had to throw in a freezer bunny. I want more freezer, like, I know I said this in my freezer bunny build, okay? I built a whole, like, sweet shop, candy shop that's freezer bunny themed. Has an apartment above it. It's great. But I thought there was more freezer bunny things in the game. I really did. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like we don't have anything, but outside of, like, the wall decals and then, like, tiny little, like, this plant pot has a freezer bunny swatch. There's like one or two, there's like the figures from that event, and then I think there's one or two other like figures. It's not like a lot of things. I thought like there's a lot more we could do. I want more things like, you know how that kids, quotation marks, kids chair that's like bears? Like it has a swatch that's a freezer bunny. I want more things like that. I want like a bed that is like freezer bunny themed. I want a freezer bunny like set. You know how they do things sometimes that are void critter themed? Can we do more freezer bunny? Like they have in that event, the login event they're doing, that was it Deck the Pams or whatever, there's a void critter side in that, and I think that's really cool. I think, yes, give me more themed stuff for the kids. But we could do that with freezer bunny. He's right there. He's right there, ready and willing to be more of a mascot than he already is. I don't know. Anyway, I said plenty about that in the other videos. I'll shush. But I don't know what else to say other than I remember the other item. You know in Dine Out, there's that collection of photos, and it literally has two swatches. It's either like cool landscape scenery in color or black and white like photos of Sims, and they're both really good. They're nice, but I want more options. Why was there only two swatches? Both in a give me more frame options, even with the same pictures, but I want more pictures. I want like a variety, even if it was like a couple of swatches that like have the same pictures but in a different order. So at least if you wanted to do like a gallery wall with them, you could sort of make it look like it's not exactly the same. I did just use them around the room and like hoped, since they're a little more spaced out, like no one's looking that close, it's fine. But I also made like a little like behind the front desk. It's not like a staff room, obviously, but like I did try to make it look like, yeah, this is a little setup for the staff to like hang up their coats, leave their umbrellas, you know, a little notice board for them. It's all chill. Pun unintended. Pun very much unintended. I keep thinking I'm forgetting to say something, but I feel like I've covered quite a few topics, so I'm like, I don't know. What else could I say? I could say words. I could say a lot more words. Do you guys take your Sims out to community lots very often? Because I feel like I'm building more of them to try to make myself do that. Because I'm very much like, my Sims could just spend their whole time at their own house outside of, you know, getting invited to things by other Sims. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably take them places for a change of scenery. For my benefit and their benefit as well. I kind of, purely because of like, right, it's because I made that ice skating club and I gave some of them the like adventurous traits. And that made me think about, you know, the rock climbing wall. Because they don't have the money for it yet, but I want to give them a rock climbing wall at their home so they can train for, you know, actual rock climbing over in Snowy Escape. But, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, no, that kind of makes me want to build a gym so I can be like, yeah, here's the rock climbing room. But I think this is also slightly because I've started playing Peak. Which is both, yeah, the rock climbing, the mountain climbing, and also slightly wintry vibes, both because mountains make me think winter and also because it's in its seasonal event. Snow-covered theme. I've only played it twice. I'm not any good. I haven't got that very far. I have learnt that it's probably better if you have the full 4 people for inventory. I say that as someone who wants to carry Bing Bong the whole way. I wanna get Bing Bong out, but I need to get myself anywhere close to being out first. But it was fun, very fun. Played with some friends on their like Twitch anniversary subathon stream. Four tired chaotic beans. It's good times. Good times. And then I've been playing a bit with my boyfriend, and we're both just yeah. We're not peak climbers. In his defense, though, he's not so good keyboard and mouse. And not in a not so good way, but just in a he's not used to it. So I think that was where we went wrong. Because he was like, wait, how do I do things? Oh wait, it wasn't mouse. He fell from a few vines. It was fun. He did it not for the vine, but from the vine. Except it was never from the vine because he went flying past it. It was fun. I'm sorry. If he ever listens to this, listen, it was amusing and I'm not judging you. It's the beautiful adventures of gaming. The beautiful fails make every moment worthwhile. Both because they're funny and then because when you do succeed, you're like, yes! Amazing. I spent a really long time debating the floor in the ice rink room. I was like, do I go carpet? Do I go wood? And I was thinking about it practically, like, you know, if people were clomping around ice skates, you probably want like concrete or something rather than anything that's gonna look horrendously scratched up. And I don't really know what's a realistic choice. If you guys go to ice rinks in real life, like, tell me what their floors are. I think I settled with like a lighter shade of wood flooring than I used in the rest of the place. Just to be like, it's fine. I don't need to overthink this so much. Because only a slight bit of overthinking is required. Just a slight. I'm trying to think, is there anything I forgot to put in this build, or forgot to mention I put in this build? In the arcade room, it is like just a lot of the arcade machines. I put in some of the virtual reality because I was like, you know what, some variety gaming. And then I put in the basketball thing, like hoop thing, to sort of, you know when there are those the arcade games where it is just throwing a basketball into a hoop for points. you know, mimic that a bit. It feels a little weird placing it inside, but it's fine. I think it's more because obviously there's like a floor and stuff, and I was trying to do a little basketball court around it to make it feel a bit more on theme, less alone. It's fine, it worked, but it was just interesting to do. Well, maybe that's what I should do, like a sports community lot where I will reveal how not sporty I am, but you know, have some basketball courts. Is that the only, like, is there anything debug that could be like a football goalpost? There's gotta be something, right? And then I could put some of the footballs in pretend. So I think basketball's the closest to having functional items. Everything else is like, well, there's some balls the Sims can flip-flop around. And yeah, play pretend. I'll see. I'll sit with that idea a bit more. That's a thinking out loud, just hit me idea. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please do let me know in the comments. And, you know, feel free to, you know, like the video, all the fun YouTube things, as some would say. If you like this, it is on the gallery. My ID is Shrimp Shoot. I do believe it is up. It's just Ice Skating Rink. Feel free to check out my channel for other builds. And otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful wintertastic, however wintry or not wintry it may be, January and the rest of the year. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, you know. I'll talk to you again. Until next time, goodbye.